Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be on gem grab and how to just improve in gem grab in general and get better. It's going to start off very basic at the start and then get more advanced as we continue with the video. Let's get right into the video. Right, okay, so firstly we're going to start off with some of the basic aims inside of gem grab. So there is a gem mine in the middle that spawns a gem every 5 seconds, and your team basically needs to get 10 gems and hold those gems for 15 seconds without your opponents getting like 10 gems, and if you get that then you're going to win the game. So there's 3 lanes. There's 2 side lanes and also a mid. The mid is going to be where your gem grab spawn, where your gems spawn, and this is where you want to have your gem carrier. And the sides are you're going to have your support brawlers, which just try and help your mid pick up those gems and try and get the countdown. So now we're going to talk about some of the best mids and the best gem carriers in the game. As you can see here, I'm playing with Piper. Piper is a great gem carrier and definitely one of the best in this meta. Some other really great gem carriers are Jean, Bo, and Penny. There's also other gem carriers like Pam, Jessie, 8-bit. I'm not sure quite whether 8-bit is going to be considered gem carrier. We'll have to see. But yeah, definitely the 4 that I mentioned first are definitely the strongest gem carriers, and I think Piper in this meta is definitely the strongest. Yeah, so the role of the gem carrier is really just to pick up those gems, and you need to play kind of safe with the gem carrier, because if you lose the gems, you're probably going to lose the game, especially if you have like more than 5 or 6. So yeah, you really want to try and hold those gems as the gem carrier. Let's move into some of the best lanes in the game. Okay, so moving into some of the lanes, as you can see in this clip, I'm playing Spike. Spike is an incredibly great lane and has been for so many metas now. It's just such a solid lane. Some other really good lanes which have been really solid in like in the recent metas have been Nita and Tara, also very strong lanes. Now BB has come into the meta and it's a really good lane also, and 8-bit is probably in some gem maps going to be a really good lane. As always with these comps and stuff, they do depend on the meta and also the maps as well, but generally these are going to be the best side brawlers that you want to use. The role of the side then is basically to support your mids to get the gems. You can play much more aggro as the side because you don't have the gems, so it doesn't really matter as much you die. So your aim as a side, as an individual, is to win your lane first of all, and then you're kind of helping your gem carrier to pick up those gems and definitely get control on the gem mine, which allows you to win the game, which is obviously really important. So we're going to go with some other sides here, which are also very good and very viable. So things like Barley, Carl, Mortis, they're all really good sides. Also you can get some tanks aside, such as like Primo. Ball's okay, but yeah, definitely Primo. Rose is insanely strong in this undermine map, just because of the huge amounts of grass on both sides. It's definitely super strong. Yeah, okay, let's move into the last section. Okay, so let's move into the next thing that I want to tell you guys about. I want to tell you about brawlers that you need to watch out for, especially in gem grab. So the first brawler I'm going to shout out is the brawler that I'm playing in this clip, which is Jean. Jean is so good at pulling in the gem carrier and just pulling brawlers with gems and just completely changing the game. So you definitely need to be careful if a Jean is pull, and just be careful around Jean in general if you do have gems. And that other brawlers that you need to be careful for, obviously Tara. Now Tara has a really good super which allows you to suck brawlers in, and that's obviously going to be great for taking out gem carriers and changing the game. Other brawlers are really good. As you can see in this clip, Drake is using Leon. Leon is an amazing brawler for changing games. It can go straight for the enemy gem carrier, take them out, and then get all the gems back to your team and win you the game. So other brawlers that can do this same kind of thing are some tanks maybe. Like Primo with jump can maybe jump on your gem carrier. That's something you really need to be careful about. Other brawlers, for example Mortis, especially with Cold Snake, can dash onto your gem carrier and take them out, which is really nice. So definitely watch out for those brawlers. Let's move into the last tip. Right, okay, so moving to the last tip. The last tip is going to be about what to do when your enemy has countdown. So obviously, if they have 10 gems and you have 8 gems, you're going to be able to equal up in the middle. So definitely just try and take control of the mine, and if they do back off, then you are going to be able to get these gems from the mine. As I say, you only need these 2 gems, which is 10 seconds, so you should comfortably get them. If your enemy does have like a 3 or like a 3 lead on you in terms of gems, if they have more than 10 or just whatever, like if they have a 3 gem lead on you and they have countdown, then you need to start pushing them and definitely try and getting pressure on them as soon as you can. The best advice I can give is to keep your full team alive and definitely try and push your enemy team into a corner. And it's especially helpful if you're a poker, because your poker can do so much work when they're grouped together. But you need to basically make sure all your team's alive, push up together, try and push them against the back so they don't have anywhere to run, and it's also really much easier to hit shots against them there, because they don't have much area to move in, and also they're really close together, so you can, even if you're going for like someone else, you can hit someone else and still get value from your shots. Yeah, so if you manage to successfully push them against the back wall as your team's moving in, and if you can take them all out at the same time, that also really helps, because it means that none of them can like spawn in and like take you down, and there's no one there to like stop you just taking the gems back to your base. Okay, so the last thing I want to get into is what to do when you have the 10 gem lead and the countdown. So you really want to be careful. You don't want to move back too quickly, because as I said, if you move back too quickly, you can get pushed into a corner, you can lose all your gems, and the enemy can actually take the lead and win. So you have to be really careful of this. If you look at this game, this is a really good example. Both teams have 10 gems. We need to take control of the map. I go down here. Kane hits a pull. The Gene did auto, he's managed to take that out. Jay's going to hit a very nice kill here, and we are going to end up winning this game just because my teammates are carrying me basically. But yeah, you need to really make sure that if you have 10 gems, to keep as much control as you can for as late as you can, and that way they're not going to be able to push you back into the corner. And another thing I would recommend is also getting like if your team doesn't have, someone in your team doesn't have any gems, then if they kind of I wouldn't say like suicide, but sometimes it is really good to die, and then if you can actually respawn and you can spawn invincible and say pick up all the gems if your team got wiped. Hey guys, so I thought I'd end the video doing a live game for you guys. We are playing Piper, so we're going to be playing as the gem carrier. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we got our teammates like 8-bit and a Spike, so obviously 2 really good lanes. I'm against a poker, which I do counter quite well. Just going to push up on him, so he's very low. She missed a shot then. We don't actually, I thought I'd get a shot quicker, but we didn't. We are going to go down. It doesn't really matter too much, as we do have we only had 2 gems, so we should be okay. I need to hit this guy a few times. Just going to break this straight away. If I can break up all this mid, I'm going to be able to beat poker in the matchup really easily, so I'm definitely going to try and do that. I should be able to. Okay, nice. I managed to hit that shot on the. Going to take down Godfrank as well. Going to jump as well, breaking all those mid walls, which is really going to allow me to just beat poker in this 1v1 as I completely outrange him. Hit some auto aim, hit another shot. Especially with 8-bit's turret now, I'm going to do so much damage. It's definitely be really helpful and really beneficial for that turret right in the middle. Okay, so we got another turret down. It's really good because I can 2-shot this poker now. I just missed that shot. Poker is going to go down. Nice pickup from our Spike then. We have got really good control here. Their Frank kind of gets completely outmatched up. Like he doesn't have a good matchup at all versus our comp, because we have long range brawlers and the Frank just can't really get near them. We are going to actually take him down. And that's what I was saying now. As we do have 10 gems, we're not going to push back too early. We're going to hold control for as long as we can so that we don't get pushed back and get taken out. So right now I really don't need to move back. Like, we have really good control, and yeah, the counter's just going to go down. We have perfect control. Going to jump at the end as well, ensure we don't die, and that is going to be a perfect game, a really good model of what you should do to win. And we did manage to pick up star player as well. Absolutely perfect, guys. So that's going to be the end of the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.